rare items, and not necessarily expensive items, but rare items that are in your collection. Well, of course, being the shoot 'em up fan that I am, Power Strike on the Sega Master System. I've got this as a loose card, a good looking loose card, but yeah, Alest, Power Strike, Alest on the Sega Master System. Really nice game, and I think it's pretty rare, but yeah, I like this. So Power Strike there. Well, a fully working Game Gear with all the caps replaced. It has sound, it has graphics, it's working perfectly, which is kind of rare because these systems seem to die quite often. This one has been refurbished by TheStig, John, aka TheStig, John Ferguson, also known as TheStig's Game Room. He actually provides little sets of caps that you can use to refurbish them yourself, and I believe he even does them himself. So if you want to breathe some new life into your Game Gear, well, head on over to his channel and he'll be able to provide you with some, and pretty good price even. So he actually provided me with this great machine, and well, being it in perfect condition for a Game Gear, that's pretty rare, I guess. What's in the machine is also pretty rare. I don't think a lot of people have it, but that's actually an EverDrive system. So basically, this features a small SD card, mini SD card. It sits over there, and it has all the Game Gear games on it. And what's best about this is that it also has the Master System software on it, and the Game Gear is actually able to play the Sega Master System games on the go with this card. So yeah, this really doesn't leave my my Game Gear at all, actually. So what else? Well, part of this is actually this game, and that's Power Strike 2 or Alest 2 on the Game Gear. And very nice compiled shooter, excellent graphics, excellent gameplay, and I must say I'm a big fan of the compiled shooter. So I'm not sure if this is a very rare game, but it's rare in my book. I like it. So yeah, that concludes the second rare item, and now the pièce de résistance, the first rare item, or number one rare game item that I have in my collection, is coming up after this. The first item, number one, of course, is a rubber dead chicken. No, not really. I do have a lot of rare systems. I do have a lot of MSX systems. I do have a couple of Commodore 64s, which are not rare because these machines have been produced by the dozens, by the thousands, by the millions. Something that I consider quite rare is actually an Atari Jaguar controller that you are able to use on ColecoVision. And that is this one. And again, a plug to TheStig because it's a custom made, I'm not sure if you can see it, custom made for me, serial number 2. Basically what this does is it allows you to play your ColecoVision games with a much better controller than the standard controller. All the number keypad is mapped correctly, and 2 fire buttons and a analog controller. And actually this works quite a bit better than the standard stock controller. So I think this is pretty rare. I think this is the most rare item. I mean, something with serial number 1 is pretty rare. So yeah, so this is my number 1 entry for Well, for the tag, so while I'm at it, actually I've got another rare item, and that's this homebrew Ghost Blaster cartridge, and it's actually signed by the creator Daniel Bienvenu. So this is actually pretty rare as well. Other rare items, Konami cartridges. This is Nemesis 2 for the MSX. This is Androgynous for the MSX, and it's almost not legible, but yeah, great shoot 'em up. What else? The original Nemesis for the MSX, pretty rare in my book. Salamander, also quite a rare game. Well, rare in Europe and America, I believe. Proteus for the MSX, and then this Nemesis 3, and it says episode 2, so yeah. If you got an MSX machine, MSX2, MSX1 or 2, yeah, these cards are must-haves, I think, and they're somewhat rare, I guess. My troll could be pretty rare. A custom-made Game Boy that I won. This cow. I think my Miss Pac-Man cow. Well, that's pretty unique, I guess. So that's kind of rare. And of course my Donkey Kong perler bead thingy.